Okay. All right. Now that we're at Beach Cave, I wanna throw something out about
I'm gonna do the stupid thing.
just about.
Oh yeah, right.
Wait, what would you try to do? I hope you got controls down on this.
I thought I did. Uh,
Yeah, configurations.
A is menu. Okay.
All right, we're just gonna edit that out. Anyway, move your cursor. I hate when people do this.
Again, I'll work on trying to hide it.
Yeah.
It
So,
won't actually even show up in the video itself because I'm running it through Fraps, so...
oh, all right. So one thing I want to point out, I can't speak. One thing I want to point out about Beach Cave, as in really all the dungeons, mainly all the dungeons, there seems to be a lot of water dungeons in this game. Maybe that's just me. I mean, it starts you out in a water dungeon.
The next dungeon is a water dungeon. The fourth dungeon is a water dungeon. The second last dungeon, no, the third last water dungeon is a water dungeon.
So, you picked Torchic, and actually throughout my first run of time, I picked Torchic as a partner, and I did not expect all this water. So unless if you got like a certain item, you, my good friend, are gonna have a really, really, really tough time.
For the dungeons, yes. However, I like picking a fire starter because of the final boss, because the final boss is weak to fire. I'm thinking long term. Also, most useless item in the game.
Wait, why you say that?
The Orange Berry. The reason why is because a trick is if you hold down A and B, you will stop in place and you'll constantly heal. As you move around, you'll slowly regen in your health. So there's really no need for Orange Berries because you can just hold down A and B. They're good for they're good in a pinch, and actually, well, I remember. Touchscreen, team stats. There we go.
I like to change the top screen to map, but then again, you're more used to red.
Yeah, so I'm used to having the map on the same screen as the area. So Y allows you to do. Scratch it! So...
not very effective.
Shut up.
Yay, you beat Lord Dome. Oh, Sleep Seed. Now we're gonna switch the worst item in the game with the best item
One of the best
items. At least for bosses. Yeah.
Nothing beats the Reviver Seed.
True.
I am a chicken!
Sometimes
my mother was a chicken!
I think they got I think they get their Pokemon confused. Does Leroy look like a chicken? No, he looks, I don't even know, fox?
I'd say close to cat-ish.
Well, I think their species is more based on lions.
Yeah. It means everything to
me.
You know you're just giving them every reason why not to give it back, right?
He is not the brightest bulb in the box. It's funny because he's an electric type.
And that is why they're not going to give it back to you.
Leroy, you just screwed yourself over. Congratulations. I'd give you a round of applause, except I don't have hands.
I really did think this through. Alright. So, with Sleep Seeds, you don't eat them. If you eat them, you're asking for death. You throw them.
But I would have thrown at him when he's in front of me, but okay. I'm not the one who's playing.
Yeah, this works.
You know you could set that, right?
Yeah, I know.
Ooh, actually doing something useful.
Actually, I'll show off.
Show off, Growl. Oh yeah, just press like I think it was like LA, and then you get to do the set move. Just really useful if you don't want to go through menus.
Especially when we get into linked moves, which is very helpful later on to the game.
We'll get to that, but I love linked moves. I love all these combos you can pull off.
Oh yeah. Especially when you've got a lot of really heavy hitting moves.
Mhm. I think like tail whip with double slap, like with Shinx, was a really good combo. If you usually I was Pikachu and I did quick attack with double team
Oh yeah.
because double team's
Yeah.
OP.
They're very annoying on your partner Pokemon because by default the partner Pokemon and everyone in your team is going to be set to always use moves whenever possible. This means that moves like Agility, Sweet Scent, Synthesis, they'll use all the time, which is why I'll normally have them set to not being allowed to use them until bosses.
What I like to do with that is basically control what my partner could do, especially in bosses, because it's like a closed area. So I'd be like saying all these things. It's like, okay, you do this specific move on this turn, and then the next turn I would switch their moves or
Yeah.
something. That's what I always do. But I don't know how you're playing right now.
Well, right now I'm not playing anything because cutscenes! And get used to it, people, there's a lot of them.
It's an RPG. You gotta expect
Yeah.
this.
At least with the cutscenes in this, they look a lot nicer than they do in the main game, because the cutscenes in the main game look nothing different from just normal text.
Right.
Whereas with here, you can tell when something's a cutscene, because they actually talk and have those little pictures.
And what I do like about the Explorer series that Red and Blue didn't have is that all the Pokemon have little portraits, no matter how how insignificant that Pokemon is. Like even a Kabuto or something, a Zigzagoon gets a little portrait.
I think that might have been just down to Game Boy Advance limitations from the first game, but I'm glad they did bring it in for the Explorers, because it means that all the characters can have that little bit of a personality to them.
Even if they don't even say a word in the main game.
Yeah.
Well, then again, there's your partners, the other Pokemon you get.
Yeah. I want to solve the mystery of my relic fragment. Gee, I wonder if this means we're going to be doing that by the end of the main story.
Well, we'll just have to find out.
I chickened out. I am a chicken!
Stop it! It offends me and my chicken brethren.
It's a trigger word. I've been triggered.
No! Torchic, no!
Oh, it's just too easy sometimes. And here we come to another "but thou must" moment.
Wait, me form an exploration team in Explorers? Screw this, I'm gonna become a cook.
Yeah, screw it, I'll do the Dusknoir route, who we'll get to later on, and we'll just fly solo. I'm sure I can grind in Beach Cave for about 50 levels.
Leroy, that sounds nice and all, but I'd rather solo this. Bye.
Sadly, it's a "but thou must."
And then you never. I like the "but now must" in like Paper Mario, where it just gives you a game over if you say no.
That would have been nice if they did here, but it's really just a, "Oh, can you please?" And you'll just keep looping and looping until you finally say yes. So.
Right. Oh, Wigglytuff, yay! We get to see Guildmaster Wigglytuff.
Best character.
Utah! Ooh, here's a tough question. We need to name our team.
Ah, crap.
You didn't think this through,
Not
did
at
you?
all.
Well,
On to the exploration
fire.
team. This turned out to be the very first step into not Explorers of the Sky. Credits! And this place looks important. I wonder when we're going to be getting to that.
I'm not sure if it showed that place in Sky. Not Sky. I'm not. I meant Time
They
and
do.
Darkness. I think they showed a different place.
They show a different place, but you do eventually go to that place in all 3 games.
Right.
Saving your adventure. Save complete.